Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Radha Govind Bhagwan ki jai. Padmavati Balaji Bhagwan ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Gurudev ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. I go Premanandi Hari Hari Go. So the last time also I took one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. That is 10th canto, chapter 3, verse numbers 9 and 10. I'll just read whenever I give a katha on Lord Balaji. I'll take this verse from Bhagavatam, where it has been said that this verse is connected to Lord Balaji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tam Adbhutam Balakam Ambujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadhari Hridayidam Srivastha Lakshmanam Galashobi Kaustavam Pitambaram Sandra Payode Saubhagam Mahahara Vaidurya Kiritakundala Visha Parivakshakta Sasa Kundalam Uddhama Kanchi Agada Kanakadibhi Virochamanam Vasudeva Akshita. Translation or purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Vasudeva then saw the newborn child who had very wonderful lotus-like eyes and who bore in his 4 hands the 4 weapons, Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. On his chest was the mark of Srivastha, and on his neck the brilliant Kaustubha gem. Dressed in yellow, his body blackish like a dense cloud, his scattered hair fully grown, and his helmet and earrings sparkling uncommonly with the valuable gem, Vaidurya. The child, decorated with a brilliant belt, armlets, bangles, and other ornaments, appeared very wonderful. Purport. To support the word Adbhutam, meaning wonderful, the decorations and the appearances of the newborn child are fully described. As confirmed in Brahma Samhita, Bhadravatam Samhita, Samisata Buddha Sundaragam, the hue of the Lord's beautiful form resembles the blackish color of dense clouds. Asita means blackish, and Ambuda means cloud. It is clear from the word Chaturbhujam that Krishna first appeared with 4 hands as Lord Vishnu. No ordinary child in human society has ever been born with 4 hands. And when is a child born with fully grown hair, the descent of the Lord, therefore, is completely distinct from the birth of an ordinary child. The Vaidurya gem, which sometimes appears bluish, sometimes yellow, and sometimes red, is available in Vaikuntha Loka. The Lord's helmet and earrings were decorated with these gems. Prabhupada ki jai, Gurudev ki jai. Anybody remembers last time what did I speak on Balaji? Because so many kathas, I should not repeat the same thing. Anybody remembers what I spoke?
So last time we spoke about why Balaji has appeared in Tirupati, and also how Balaji owes money, and then why why Lord Balaji is the richest person, yet he is paying back his debt. So in that context, we heard just for a few minutes, Prabhu, not in.
Okay, did I speak how Balaji helped me in my personal life?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, that I vividly remember how you came to Tirupati and how you then went. Yes, Prabhu.
Did I speak on the 7 hills, Venkatadri, Garudadri, Vishamadri, Anjanadri?
Yes, Prabhu. We briefly touched upon those.
Okay. Did I speak on Ananta Alvar fastings?
No, Prabhu, not that I remember.
Okay. I think today, and I should note down next time when I give a class on Balaji, I should know what I speak because I give classes to many yatras, so I'll not remember. So we'll go with this. So Ananta Alvar, an amazing devotee, disciple of Ramanujacharya. Such a sadhu he was. Ramanujacharya had 10,000 disciples, most of them staying in Srirangam. So one morning, Ramanujacharya had a meeting with all the disciples. Many sannyasis were there, grihasthas were there, brahmacharis were there. Ramanujacharya said, Tirumala Hills in Tirupati, the Lord is there, but there's no proper caring for the Lord. There's no proper offerings. Even Lord likes flowers so much, but I don't see any proper garlands there. So who can go to Tirumala, stay there, stitch garlands, beautiful garlands for Lord Balaji and decorating, offer it to him? Who can do this? All were hesitant. All were scared to go. Why? Then Tirumala Hills was pretty wild, lot of wild animals. So nobody was staying there actually. Very few, So they all were hesitant. How we can go? A very wild place. But one person got it. That is Ananta Alva. He said, Guru Maharaj, I will go. So Ramanujacharya was very, very happy. He called him and embraced him and said in Tamil, Neenda An Magan, hey, you are the real man. I bless you. Please go with your family, his wife, and take care of Balaji garlands. So Ananta Alvar with his wife, who was pregnant, they came to Tirumala Hills. They climbed the hill. Those days, climbing was not an easy thing. There were no proper roads. Very rough path. Lot of obstacles. Not easy at all. But they climbed. Very small kuti. Then my Guru Maharaj said, grow flowers. Yes, I'll do that. But I need a lot of water. The first thing is I should dig a pond. What you call pushkarani, a water body for the plants to grow. So he and his wife started digging with a crowbar. Ananta Alvar was digging with a crowbar. And he should take the mud and put it in a basket. Wife is to carry the basket, throw it a bit far, and come back. Again, Ananta Alvar is to fill it up, and send the wife. She should drop it and come back. This was happening every day. But one day, a young man, a youth, 16 years old boy, he came there and said, Oh Prabhu, can I help you? I've been watching all alone you're digging. Can I help you? He said, No, this is a commitment I made to Lord Balaji. I have to dig it myself and my wife will help me, nobody else. Thank you very much. It's okay, thank you very much. But this boy said, Come on, Prabhu, let me also help you a little bit. Hey, I'm telling you, don't disturb me. It's our commitment to Lord Balaji. Our Guru's order we have to serve. Okay, I don't want any interference. Please go away. Prabhu, I'm telling you, please get out from here. What is this? The boy left. And the wife, she was carrying the basket of mud and dropping it and coming back. The boy met her off the way and told her, Mother, why can't you give me some service? I'll drop the mud and come. Oh, no, my husband will not like it. Please. No, I can't give. Please give me no. I can't give the service. It's just me and my husband. Please. And he'll become very angry. My husband will become very angry. I'm telling you. Mother, do one thing. You bring the mud from your husband off the way and I'll collect it. from you. I'll go and drop it, and I'll bring the empty basket and give it to you. Then you can go back to your husband. That way, I can help you. I can get some service for the Lord, and your husband will never come to know that I'm helping you. That's okay. When the boy was so desperate to serve, she said, fine. She's a mother, right? She said, fine. So she was bringing the mud, and this boy should take the mud. She's off the way. He'll take the mud and drop it, come back and get the basket. This is happening. So Anantala got a doubt. How is that my wife? That she was carrying, she was pregnant. How come she's coming back so fast? The speed is very fast. She's coming back very fast. How is that? So slowly he followed his wife behind his wife without our knowledge. Then he saw this boy taking the basket from her. So Anantala became very angry. What is this? How we can do this? I told him not to disturb us. What an immature fellow is. Okay, I'll teach him a lesson. So he had a crowbar in his hand. And he started, hey you, I'll not leave you, I'll catch you and hammer you. And I started chasing him. And he started running for his life, this boy. He ran, Anantala ran behind to catch him. But he's running very fast. So he's so angry, he threw the crowbar. The crowbar touched his skin, cut his skin on the chin. Still he was running. Anantala never spared him. He ran behind. And the boy ran, and he went inside the temple. To the sanctum sanctorum, altar. Anantala ran behind. And this boy entered the altar. Anantala went inside. As he went inside, he could not see the boy. He saw Balaji Chichi. He looked all around. Boy is not there. What happened to this boy? I saw him entering. Looked all around and looked at Balaji's face. Balaji's chin was bleeding. Blood was oozing out. Oh my God! It's Lord. The boy is my Lord. And I hit him. What is this? What I have done is started yelling and crying like an... The Lord spoke to him. My dear devotee, don't worry. I did it purposely. Now you bring some camphor and place the camphor on my chin. I'll be okay. Because I want to show the world what kind of a devotee you are. How sincere you are. So I performed this pastime. In the future, people will remember you. Whoever comes to Tirumala, they should remember you. That's even today when you enter the temple of Tirumala, the first Rajagopura, big hanging down, belongs to Anantala. This happened 1,000 years back. So today you can see. So, and also once in a year, Lord Balaji goes in anti-clockwise. Generally, we do circumambulation clockwise around the temple. But once in a year, he goes anti-clockwise and goes to Anantala ashram. That means when Anantala chased him, Lord ran anti-clockwise and entered the temple. So just to remember that pastime, once in a year, the Lord goes anti-clockwise. I mean, evening murtis, Utsava murtis. They go anti-clockwise and visit Anantala's ashram and accept the service from Anantala. So he's a sadhu. He's a sadhu. What is the speciality of the sadhu? Sadhu hridayam mayam. Sadhanam hridayam tvaham. Madhyanati na janati. Naham eva managapi. Lord said this to Durvasa Muni in the pastime of Ambarish Maharaj. When the Sudarshan Chakra was chasing Durvasa Muni, he was running helter-skelter. He went to Brahmaloka. He went to Kailas. Finally came to Vaikuntha. And said, my Lord, Vishnu, my Lord, please stop this chakra. Lord said, no. The chakra doesn't belong to me. Come on, Lord. You carry Shanku Chakra Gada Padma. How do you say chakra doesn't belong to me? No. I gave this chakra a long time back to Ambarish Maharaj. My pure devotees will have my chakra with them. I give it. It's not with me. What I should do now? Chakra is coming. The heat, I feel the heat of it. Immediately go and surrender to Ambarish Maharaj. Ask for apology from him. Okay, my Lord, I love now. Then the Lord said this verse. Sadhu hridayam mahyam. Sadhanam hridayam tavaham. Badyanati na dhanati. Namamyabo managapi. My devotee doesn't know anything except for me. I reside in his heart. And my devotee, pure devotee, resides in my heart. He doesn't know anything except me. And I don't know anything except for him, the pure devotee. Managapi. Nahamyabo managapi. Managapi means ayudha. Little bit. I am not concerned about anything in this world, the creation. I'm always meditating on my devotee. Managapi. I'm not bothered. Even ayudha, I'm not bothered about anything else but for my devotee. There's a deep relationship between the Lord and the pure devotee. Such a devotee is called sadhu. Sadhu hridayam mahyam. So like the Anantalvar comes in that category. Srila Prabhupada comes in that category. Prahlad Maharaj comes in that category. Nardoni comes in category. Swayambhu Narada. Kumara Kapilo Manu. Prahlad Janako Bhishma. Balir Vayasaki Vayam. These are 12 Mahajans. Mahajana is a sadhu. Another meaning for sadhu means to cut. When you take the association of a sadhu, it will cut our material desires. I am taking the association of the devotees, but my material desires are not going away. That means, is the association is okay? Or I got to think for some other association. What is holding us in this material world? These desires, material desires. Kanchana, Kama, and Kirti. Everything is connected to these three. Kanchana, get more money, get more gold, land. Kama, how we can enjoy, independent of Krishna. I should enjoy, like Krishna, but not with Krishna, independent. Kama. Kanchana, Kama, Kirti, I should be glorified. My reputation should build up. I should be glorified. Why only Krishna? So when somebody is glorified, I become envious. Why? I want that glorification. So sadhu is that. So from that sadhu, Lord took the blow on his chin to tell the world who is a sadhu. So Lord is wonderful, and his devotees are wonderful. Tham adbhutam balakam. When you're with Krishna, being the Krishna all the time, walking with Krishna all the time, then he is sadhu. Tham adbhutam balakam. Lord is adbhutam, very special, very wonderful. So is the devotee. He is also wonderful. If we don't become devotee, what are we in this material world? We face wonderful things in this material world. What is the wonderful? In the material world, death. Wow. How the death can be wonderful? One Mahajana, he answered this. This is Yudhishthira Maharaj. Even Yudhishthira Maharaj is a Mahajana. Yudhishthira Maharaj answered this to Yaksha. The four brothers were dead, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula saw the dead while drinking the water. We know the pastime from Mahabharata. Because they came to drink the water, but the Aksha said, you answer my question, then you drink the water. But they're so thirsty in the forest, they have to drink. Bhima could not. He drank the water and died. Then came Arjuna. Then came Nakula. Then came Sahadeva. 4 brothers never returned back. Then came Yudhishthira Maharaj. You are so thirsty. Saw the dead bodies of the brothers. Was thirsty so much. You're about to drink. Aksha said, you answer my questions. That's called Aksha Prashna. Questions of Aksha. You have so many wonderful questions. And Yudhishthira Maharaj gave wonderful answers. One question is this. What is the most wonderful thing in this world? Yudhishthira Maharaj said, death. Aksha said, death. Death is wonderful? Yes. How is that? Ani hani bhutani gacchati iha yamalayam. Shesha stavar ichanti kim ascharya ataparam. Ascharya. Every day we see people dying. Family members are dying. Neighbors are dying. Friends are dying. Young is dying. Old is dying. Man is dying. Woman is dying. Animals are dying. Aquatics are dying. Birds are dying. We keep on saying dying. This is where Mrityu Loka. But still always I pray or think how I can make myself very nice here, very comfortable here and stay here forever. Kim Ascharya, Ataparam, what can be more wonderful than this? Oh, Aksha. Aksha is so happy. Yes, you're right. So if you don't understand the Lord's pastimes, when you don't develop a relationship with the Lord, develop love for the Lord, the wonderful Lord, Tam Adbhutam, when you don't have a relationship with the Lord, then you'll have a relationship with this material world and this body. Everything comes to Asat. Asat, this body is Asat. The material world is Asat. The relationship in the material world is Asat, temporary. What is the most important instruction for a Vaishnava? For a devotee? Question by devotees to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? Atat Sangha Tyago, a Vaishnava Achar. Vaishnava's first Achar is keep away from the Asat, temporary things. As temporary things are there here, utilize them in Krishna consciousness. We should have the discrimination power. What is permanent and what is temporary? What is spiritual and what is matter? Be always in the spiritual platform. Engage the matter in the activities of the Spirit. Supreme Lord Krishna, Supreme Spirit Krishna. Otherwise, we lose the boat. We miss the bus. We'll be here in the middle world. Very wonderful. Everything is wonderful here. Everything is so nice here. My family is so beautiful. My wife is so beautiful. My husband is so handsome. Oh, what kind of a salary I get? Very good salary. Oh, I'm getting promotions. Janma Aishwarya Chatushibi. Edamanam Adapuma. Naiva Harati Abhidatum Vai Tam Akinchana Gocharam. Kundi Devi says. Aishwarya, Janma. Oh, I am from aristocratic family. Aishwarya. Oh, I am very rich. Sudha. Oh, I am highly educated. Shrivi. I am very handsome, very beautiful. Vedamana, Madapuma. When you work for 4 things in this middle world, Mada, it is madness. Mada madness increases. Vedamana, Madapuma. Naiva Harati, Abhidatum Vai. They can pray. Even these people can pray very nicely, but not with all sincerity. Abhidatum Vai. With sincerely they cannot pray. They cannot pray deeply. They cannot chant deeply. They cannot focus and chant. They will not study Bhagavatam deeply. They give importance to material activities and to Bhagavatam also. They are devotees, Abhinatavai, but they cannot sincerely pray to you, my Lord. Why? Tvam akincha gocharanam. Gocharanam. You are the person akinchana, no material desires. Only person with the material desires, he can pray to you very sincerely. Others, they cannot pray to you sincerely. He is a sadhu in Mahajana. Once Srila Prabhupada gave a class and told Mahajanas. Out of the class, one devotee got up and told Prabhupada, your class was so wonderful. Wonderful class, Prabhupada. You spoke so nicely on 12 Mahajanas. Thank you so much, Prabhupada. Prabhupada, you are the 13th Mahajana. Prabhupada looked at him and said, you are the 14th Mahajana. Okay, this devotee is saying to Prabhupada that you are a 13th Mahajana. That is great. Yes, Prabhupada is a Mahajana. But why did Prabhupada say you are a 14th Mahajana? Was he a Mahajana, the devotee? Prabhupada said it. Why means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, anybody who follows the principles of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Mahajana. It's not limited to 12. Anybody can become Mahajana. Who is a Mahajana? Tattva Pratishta. Satiyo Vibhinna. Naso Risharyasya. Matanna Bhinnam. Dharmasya Tattvam Nihita Guhaya. Mahajana Enagatsa Pantaha. When Draupadi got married to 5 Pandavas, Draupadi's father was very upset. Draupadi's brother, Dushyatimna, father Drupada, both are upset. What is this nonsense? Our daughter getting married to 5 men? Never heard of. Ridiculous. They came and questioned Yudhishthira Maharaj. Why you have done this? On what authority you have done this? Tell us. Ridiculous. My daughter, having 5 husbands, people laugh at her. What do you think? Tell me. What is the authority? On what basis you have done it? Then Yudhishthira Maharaj quoted this. Tarko Pratishta. Just by tarkas, logics, you cannot know the absolute truth. Sutayo Vibhinna. Just studying the Vedas, hearing the Vedas, you'll never know the absolute truth. Tarko Pratishta, Sutayo Vibhinna. Nasam Rishiresya, Matamna Bhinnam. Agreeing to all schools of thoughts. Okay, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. Being gentle, everybody being a gentleman, you'll never become a sadhu. Now, Dharmasya Tattvam Nihita Guhaya. The absolute truth, the principles of devotional service are hidden in the heart of a pure devotee, a Mahajana. Mahajana Enagatsa Pantaha. You should walk in the footsteps of that Mahajana. So Yudhishthira Maharaj chanted this. He said this. Then Drupada questioned, then who is that Mahajana? He said, Narada Muni. Then Drupada and the Shridhar said, yes. Yeah. When Narada Muni says, so fine, thank you. It's okay. Sorry for offending you people. Very sorry. And he walked. So Mahajana. Narada Muni became a Mahajana by hearing from Mahajanas, Bhakti Vedantas, Chaturmasya, 4 months here. He became Mahajana. Prahlad Maharaj heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Narada Muni for 1000 years in the womb, and he became Mahajana. Just hear me from Mahajana. Following the principles given by Mahajana, one will become Mahajana. When you follow Srila Prabhupada as it is very carefully, meticulously, you become Mahajana. It's not a big deal. We can become. It's not a big deal at all. But am I focused? Ekaha Purunandanaha. Focus. My dear Arjuna. Focus. Eka, only me. How is that possible? Practice. You practice. Abhyasa yoga yuktena, chetasa nana ghamina, paramam purusham divyam yati partana chintaya. You practice, no? Abhyasa yoga yuktena, chetasa nana ghamina, paramam purusham divyam. I am the parama purusha. Paramam purusham divyam yati partano chintaya. Your chinta should be me. Remembering me. Meditating on me. Having a relationship with me. Then you will come to me. 24 hours. You should be conscious of me. Do service to me. You work for me. You offer obeisances to me. You become my devotee. You think of me. Surely will come to you. That's a sadhu. That is Ananta. Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Hanumanji, our Goswamis, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, they're all Mahajanas. In their life, nothing else but for Krishna. How to glorify Him, how to liberate the people. Unless you are connected to Krishna, it's not possible to be happy. It's not possible to have peace of mind in this material world. Nashta Prayasha Padreshu. Nityam Bhagavad Seva. Every day you got to hear Bhagavad. Every day we should serve a Bhagavad. Then all the painful things in the heart will go away. Pain in the heart cannot be cured by anything but for the sound vibrations of Transcendental Lord Krishna. When you chant His name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, pain in the heart will go. Injuries in the heart will go. When you hear Bhagavatam, study Bhagavatam, pain in the heart will go. But nothing to do with this pain. Actually, Jiva has got nothing to do with the pain. Because it's Satchitananda Swarupa. The pain here is only the heart. Only material things. When Narada Muni's mother died, Narada Muni was 5 years old. He served the Bhaktivedantas left. Then he and his mother, 5 years old boy, she's a maid servant. One day the snake bit her and she died. What did Narada Muni do? He saw his mother's dead body. Generally what we do, small boy so insecure, crying, everybody feeling sorry for him. But Narada Muni, he looked, oh, my mother died. Oh, it's a special mercy of the Supreme Lord. Not ordinary mercy, special mercy of the Supreme Lord. My mother died. So, he burned the body. He had only one small hut. He put the body inside the hut. He burned the hut. Burned the hut and the body together. No mother, no hut house, no middle desires. He burned everything. Then he could see the Lord. It's a big story. He could see the Lord. No fear. Bhayam dipya abhinna. Why fear? Giving importance to the secondary creation. That's the material world, the material body. As long as we have the body, the fear will be there. Bhayam dvitiya. Pratama is soul, spirit. But you are giving importance to dvitiya, then bhaya will be there. Bhaya will be there. I just read that verse, amazing verse, because you told me to touch that point also on fear. Bhayam ditya abhinaveshatasya. This 11th canto Bhagavatam, 2nd chapter, 37th verse. 11 to 37. Please note down if you have a pen and paper, where it will help you a lot. 11 to 37. Kavi Yogendra instructs King Nimi. Bhayam ditya abhinaveshatasya. Ishara patasya viparyo smritihi. Tan mayato buddha abhitam bhajetam bhakteka isham gurudevatatma. Translation. Fear arises when a living entity misidentifies himself as the material body because of absorption in the external illusory energy of the Lord. Middle body was energy of the Lord. Everything is energy only. Bhumira punalo vayu, kamana buddhi vacha. Everything is Lord's creation, Lord's energy only. But the secondary creation. So when the living entity just turns away from the Supreme Lord, he also forgets his own constitutional position as a servant of the Lord. When I'm absorbed in the body, I just showing my back to the Lord, turning away from the Lord. Then what happens? Misidentifying himself. When the living entity thus turns away from the Supreme Lord, he also forgets his own constitutional position as a servant of the Lord. This bewildering, fearful condition is affected by the potency for illusion called Maya. Therefore, an intelligent person should engage unflinchingly in the unalloyed devotional service of the Lord, under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, whom he should accept as his worshipable deity and as his very life and soul. Bhakteka Isham Guru Devatatma. Guru and Krishna on the same platform. Worship Guru as good as Krishna. Then the knowledge comes. Yasya Deva Parabhakti Yata Deva Parabhakti Guru. Tasya Kanta Hatha Prakashante Mahatmana. When a devotee respects his Guru as much as Supreme Lord, in all the Vedic literature, Tasya Kanta Artha is revealed in the heart. Prakashante Mahatmana is the Mahatma. Because everything is enlightened. Om Ajnana Timandasya Jnanaya Salakya Chakshu Unmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Guru is the one who enlightens the heart by taking the instructions from him, from hearing. So that's why Lord took a blow on his chin from a sadhu. Let the world remember you. Just remembering you, they'll become my devotees. Just hearing about you, they'll become my devotees. Just visiting your ashram, they'll become my devotees. Let the world know you, then they'll know me properly. So I'll tell another story of Anandana. As I said, he was making his garlands. We're seeing the chat, I saw some 10, 3, 9 and 10, 11, 2, 3. Oh, wow, that's good. Very good. I attended there for the devotees. That's very nice. Very nice. Please, in the chat, nobody can copy it. And these words will help a lot. Right here. Now we're going to Nivi Maharaj. So, he was making the garland. Lord Balaji told the Pujari, go and bring Ananta and talk to you. They are conversing, like friends. Sadhu Vijayamaya. Go and bring him. Tell me I have to talk to him, something very urgent. So the Pujari came to Ananta. That time he was making garland. He was very busy. Pujari said, Lord wants you. Prabhu, Lord wants you. Tell Lord, I'm very busy with the service. I can't come now. I'll come a little later. Even I told Lord is very busy in the service. He'll come later and see. Tell him it's very urgent. He should come right now. He went to Anantala. He was scared. He went to Anantala. Lord is angry. You better come. Lord wants to see something very urgent to discuss with you. Tell Lord I'm making the garland. Now, these flowers are in the bud form. For me, easy to hold and needle it. Once the flower blooms, what will happen? I cannot hold it. I cannot recognize garland. Next, all the fragrance will go away. Tell Lord should know all these technicalities. Tell Lord, I'm making the garland. I'll come with the garland. So the Pujari told the Lord, I cannot come now because the flower buds. And the bud form easy to needle it, to stitch it. And once the bud opens, all the fragrance will go away. The garland will not be of good quality. And he said, you should know all these technicalities. Lord was very angry. Savantalal finished the garland. Holding the garland, he came to Lord Balaji. Lord Balaji put a screen and told Anantalvar, don't come inside. Lord, I am telling you, don't come inside. Don't come inside the sanctuary. Lord, I was making a garland for you. I don't want you and your garland. I am banishing you from this hill. Please get down and go away. I don't want you to be on this hill. You understand? Then Ananta opened the screen and he walked inside. Hey, I am telling you, don't come inside. You are banished. Please go, don't show your face. Please get down. Don't stay anywhere on the hills. Go away. Then Ananta was saying, Lord, why are you so angry? I am calling you and you're not coming. When I called Brahma and Rudra, the Shiva come running to me. You small fellow. I call you and you put up your price. I can create millions of garlands right now, you know that. One garland you are putting up so much price. Lord, it's your service, Lord. It's not the garland, it's my love for you, Lord. I don't want all this, please get down. I am banished you. Get down. Anantara said, no, I'll not get down. What do you mean? Yes, Lord, I'll not get down. Why? Lord, this hill doesn't belong to you. What do you mean it doesn't belong to me? Lord, when you came here in search of Lakshmi Devi, she went away to the pastime, to the Maharishi. You never had a shelter. You came to these hills. Lakshmi was not here also. Lakshmi Devi was in Kolhapur doing tapas. You stayed here in the hills. That time, Lord Varaha, he came and questioned you. Who are you? Why are you staying here? Varaha, this is the Lord's pastime, the same Lord. Why are you staying here? Who are you? Then he explained, I lost my Lakshmi, so I come here. I just want to stay here, do some tapas. Okay, you can stay here, but you're going to pay me some rent. At present, I don't have Lakshmi. No money at all. In the future, I can pay you. How will you pay? Future, my devotees will come. No, I'll tell them, first to drop the money in your undi. And then come to me and drop the money in my undi after darshan. So that way I can pay your kanika, your rent. Varaha said, fine. That's a good agreement. Even today it's been said that sheet is there, agreement sheet is under Varaha Dev's murtis, Petam, it is there. Even today the copper sheet is there, it seems. Puja is true. So Anantara said, Lord, so you are on rent here. That means you are a tenant. Even I am a tenant here. One tenant cannot tell another tenant to go away. Still, if you want me to send, then you talk to my Guru Maharaj, Raman. You know, call me, and he is the one who sent me. You talk to my Guru Maharaj. The moment he said Ramanacharya, Lord Balaji got scared. Okay, it's okay. Why you make an issue now? Why you make an issue? Don't bring Ramanacharya here and make an issue. Leave it. It's okay. Stay back. So like that, that's such a loving relationship between the Lord and his devotees. It's on the past tense for us to drink this nectar and release it to Stakata, so that we get purified. Talking about the Lord and Lord devotees, their interaction will purify us. So Lord said, my chakra is Amrish Maharaj. I gave it long time back. Okay, the Durvasana started running. The Lord called him. Durvasana, come here. Yes, Lord. See, you have a lot of knowledge. And you perform amazing austerities. But there's no use without humility. You don't have humility. Develop the humility. Amrish Maharaj is not having knowledge like you. Nor he has performed tapas like you, but he's a very humble person. I love humble people. You know that, Durvasana? I love humble people. Humility and tolerance. Two qualities Lord looks for. He loves everybody. Lord loves everybody. Lord loves us, but He hates our pride. Like mother loves the child, but hates the disease, typhoid, fever. She hates it. But the child, she loves it. So this pride, these anathas are disease. Lord doesn't like. So in different ways, He'll help us to get cured. He'll keep on humbling us. In our lives, in Krishna consciousness, and it's gone. All of us get humbled in different ways. It can be through our spiritual master, or through another devotee, through our wife, through our husband. We get humbled. That's necessary. Then we can become nice devotees. So thank you very much. I will do past tense. So Krishna Prabhu, you can note down. Next time when I speak, I can avoid this.
Yes, Prabhu, certainly.
So, yeah, one or two questions you can answer. I got another 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, Prabhu. Thank you very much for that loving pastime, Prabhu. I mean, it's really nice to hear how the exchange between Lord and that was very nice. I wish we had such devotion, such love towards Krishna, and thank you very much for sharing that, Prabhu. Devotees, if you have any questions, please unmute yourself and feel free to ask. Radhayatra Prabhu joined for a moment and then he had to, I guess there was no cell phone signal, I guess, Prabhu. So he had to drop. Kindly excuse him, Prabhu, for today.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. My name is Ram Reddy. And forgive my ignorance if I ask something wrong. With the continuation, Prabhuji, Ananta Alvar is having this heated conversation. Prabhuji, does that mean like the Lord's service is more important than the God himself?
Yeah, good question. And so Lord's service means is love. And his pastime also is love between the devotee and the Lord. They get into this kind of, they'll have rift. There are many pastimes like this, where the Lord, the devotee is saying to Lord, I don't want you. He's saying to the Lord Krishna, Purandardasa, Karnataka sage, he sings this song. Ninyake Ninahanyake. I don't want you, I don't want your greatness. Nina Namada Balam Lidarasa. Your holy name is enough. I don't want you, I don't want your greatness, your lordship I don't want, but your holy name is enough. With the holy name I can do wonders. Ninyake Ninahanyake. Nina Namada Balam. That means holy name is enough for Krishna, I don't want. I don't want Krishna, only holy name. So I don't want Krishna, only service. There is no difference between the Lord and Lord's service. There is no difference between the Lord and Lord's holy. It's all connected to the Lord. It's all love for the Lord. So Lord is the one, He'll perform His pastimes. Because He was the rasa. Like Yashoda Maya, tying Lord Krishna and Lord crying. And all Kuti Devi says, oh my God, Lord. Fear personified is afraid of you, but you're so afraid of Yashoda Maya. What is this? This scene is bewildering me. I can't understand. So Lord is like that. Lord and Sridham, they fight together. Then Sridham beats the Lord. He beats Lord Krishna. Krishna falls down. And Krishna says, he gets up, he's crying, very tears in his eyes, says to Sridhama, and all the Gopapalakas are there. You know who am I? I'm God. And Sridham says, look at this fellow, he's God, it seems. Hey, look at all the boys. Look, he's God, it seems. And all the boys start laughing. So he's God, it seems, God, it seems. Then Lord Krishna said, come on, I'll show you I am God, let's fight. Again, Sri Ram and Krishna, they fought, and again Sri Ram beat him. He fell down, Krishna fell down. Again he was crying and he got up. You don't know I am God. Oh, this one is God, it seems. Oh, why you are calling yourself God? So I lifted it. She said, useless fellow. Actually, because of your mother and father, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya, their tapas, they prayed to the Supreme Lord Vishnu. When they prayed, the mountain became very light and it went up because of their devotion. And you fellow ran and put your finger there. And the very I lifted it. What of the Kaliya? I done, the humble Kaliya, I subdued Kaliya. Come on. In the Kaliya, we saw, how you are entangled in the, you are caught up with the Kaliya for more than an hour. You could not move your body. Then Yashoda Maya prayed, cried and prayed to the Supreme Lord. Then released. And by her prayers, you got empowered and started dancing on Kaliya. Don't take credit. Just like that. God is God. This one is God is. You want to fight once again? I'll beat you. So like that, so saying this between the devotees and the Lord. Okay, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, maybe one question, Prabhu, from me. And you said the Lord says, let's talk it out. Don't bring Ramanujacharya into this. Let's you and I deal with this. So maybe that's a pastime that you would share later, or maybe if you can briefly touch upon that now, why the Lord didn't want Ramanujacharya.
Ramanujacharya is Shesha Avatar, elder brother of Lord Balramji. Is Shesha. So Lord always very, very humble to Balram. Balram is the only one person who chastises Lord. And Lord is loved them. And of course, Lord himself gave the power to Balramji. Why? Lakshmana prayed. Rama Avatar. I had to simply follow all the instructions. And I became a cause for Sita Devi to go through so much trouble. So because an younger brother is telling me always so many things, and I have to do it. Take Sita Devi and live in the forest and come. I have to do that. So next incarnation, I don't want this younger brother. I want elder brother. Then he cannot order me. So Lakshmana Swami came as Balramji. There's a Balramji and Krishna. There's so many wonderful pastimes. Very funny and very nice.
Yes.
You get the point. That way, don't bring Ramanujacharya. Means he's the elder brother. He may come and chastise him. So again, it's all love. It's all deep love.
Yes. Yeah, so as you said, that's a rasa that Lord enjoys. So he makes.
Yeah. Lord enjoys that. Lord sometimes is just glorifying me with the heart reverence. Getting tied by Yashoda Maya, getting beaten by Prabhu Palakas. I love this one very much. Very deep rasa. Vatsalya, Sakya, Dasya, Madhurya. Yes, it's Madhurya. Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. All the 5 rasas Lord wants. Lord likes with these devotees. Like we also want rasas in this middle world, perverted rasas. But same thing can be changed into pure rasa. Krishna rasa.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Any questions or comments? I see Lalita Prasad Prabhu is also here. Lalita Prasad Prabhu is a Cincinnati native and Srila Prabhupada's disciple. So, Prabhu, do you have any comments or anything to ask or add?
Prabhu, excuse me if I said something wrong, please.
Oh, thank you, Maharaj. I was very interesting in the beginning of the class. I didn't know that. Are you speaking about Ramananda Raya? Is that the one who had several thousand disciples? I was a little confused on that.
Ramanujacharya.
Okay, now is he the spiritual master of Sanatan Goswami? Or what is the connection between Sanatan Goswami and this big Brahmananda Swami? I was just confused about the names, the who were.
I'm very sorry. I think I won't have pronounced it properly. You know, our Indian accent, you know.
Yes,
It's
yes,
funny. His accent problem, my accent problem. You know, all the Indian devotees, they understand me. Some Westerners, they find it difficult with our accent, you know. So I said Ramanujacharya. He has got nothing to do with Sanatana Goswami. You know, Ramanujacharya from Sri Sampradaya is the Acharya in South India. You know, the four Sampradayas, you know.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I know what you're speaking about. Okay. Very good. Thank you. I was a little confused, but thank you for. I did, to be honest, I did have a little hard time understanding the whole class. But if I look at your lips, I can understand better. However, I am taping. I'm taping the lecture, so my wife and I can watch on the television, and we can stop and pause and go back and repeat, so that we can really get your wonderful information. Thank you so much for your great service. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Once what happened, myself and one Maharaj from West, Madhav Maharaj, I think, you know, we went and gave a lecture. It was Ramanavami on Lord Ramachandra. First Maharaj said, you give a class, then I'll speak. Then I spoke. Then Maharaj said, I heard your class, but I could not understand anything. I said, Maharaj, I'm very sorry. This is the Indian accent. What can I do? Because we speak so many Indian languages pretty fast and different accent. You know, like you must be knowing also, Maruti Mataji says, when Prabhupada came to West in the beginning, when he was giving lectures, they could not make out head or tail. You know, she was telling, she says, he's telling something very serious about God. Just observe very carefully his lip movement, his nose, his face expressions. From that, they used to make out. Later, they told Srila Prabhupada, you should speak very slowly. Now, Prabhupada said, they could not understand me, and I could not understand them. But we had a relationship. Slowly, they finally, in the course of time, they understood. Okay, Prabhu.
Yep.
I'm very sorry for that. Lanta Prasad Prabhu.
No, Maharaj, thank you again. But we will watch this tape again, and we will concentrate on your lips, and like this, we will understand clearly. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I guess other devotees don't have any questions, so we'll try to wrap up. And thank you very much, Prabhu, for enlightening us and also sharing this wonderful pastime. It was very loving to see, and very reassuring that the Lord, if we express our love towards the Lord will reciprocate. Thank you very much for that, Prabhu, and thank you very much for your time. And thanks all the devotees for participating. And
Thank you, Prabhu.
if you all unmute yourself and give a big Haribol to Revati Raman Prabhu, we'll be very express our gratitude to Prabhu. Thank you very much. Haribol.
Haribol.
Haribol. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Balaji Bhagwan ki jai.
Yeah.
Prabhupada ki
Yeah.
jai.
Jai.
Sadhu Hari Hari.
Haribol.